Agricultural Bank of Namibia's Agri-Advisory Services Division offers training to farmers and bank clients in various farming enterprises in all 14 regions of Namibia through face-to-face sessions. The Agri-Learn online platform will share production content on various agriculture farming enterprises to build the knowledge of farmers from all walks of life. Join us as we embark on this virtual journey towards sustainable farming as we zoom into the basics of rangeland management.
Good day, farmers. My name is Erastus Ngaruka, the Technical Advisor for Livestock and Rangeland Management in Agribank, the Agricultural Bank of Namibia. So we are going to talk about grazing planning. And as a farmer, the most important thing, especially farmers farming with cattle and sheep or with the grazers, the most important thing is to have grass. That's what you want for your animals. And you need to farm with grass first before you start farming with your animals. So there are certain aspects that you need to consider when you are planning your grazing. And number one, you also have to acquaint yourself with the indicators within your grazing area. So either things that are indicating how your grazing has been utilized or how it's recovering and so forth. So you need to know the grass species composition, the type of grasses that are there, the annuals and the perennials, the good grasses and the bad grasses. You also need to know the soil condition and so forth, the bush. Those are the things that you need to look at to just monitor your grazing. Now, when you are planning grazing now, it's not a very easy task to do because it involves physical work that you have to do. You need to determine your carrying capacity and then apart from the carrying capacity, you also need to go into the field to monitor and look at your resources or the grazing, how it was utilized and so forth. So these are the quadrats that you use to determine carrying capacity. So what you want to find out is that how much grass do you have versus what your animals need for the whole year or for a specific period. So once you determine your carrying capacity, now you can stock up based on carrying capacity. So the number of animals that you are putting in that particular camp should be based on the carrying capacity that you have determined. So it's better to have more forage materials than what you need. All right. Number two, you need to also look at the duration of grazing and the duration of resting. So you need to graze for a shorter period and also rest for a longer period so that you at least have maximum recovery or potential recovery of your grazing materials. And then the number of camps also play a bigger role. The more camps you have, the more rotations you are able to do, and also the less damage you are doing to your grazing area. And then the camp sizes as well play a role there. The bigger camps are usually not fully utilized or evenly utilized. So it's better to have smaller camps that you are able to utilize it evenly. Otherwise, if you have a bigger camp, animals will tend to concentrate on one corner or one spot and then leave the other part unused. And so remember, underutilization is a problem. If you don't utilize grass, it will die. And if you overuse grass, it will also die. So the more camps you have, the more rotations you can have. The smaller camps, the more utilization or the even utilization you can have. Another aspect to consider is your water infrastructures. So your water distribution also plays a role in managing your grazing. So if you want to influence animals to go graze on a particular area, then there must be water. If you want to discourage them from that area, taking them to another area, so you must open the water that side and close this side. So that's how you also play a role in using water to manage your grazing. Anytime that you are monitoring your grazing, you have to come closer. You don't have to look from a distance. Come closer, see what plants are there, what grasses are there, how are they reacting to utilization, and always look down with your head down. Don't look at your grazing horizontally like this. It will be beautiful from far, but far from beautiful. So it's always better to come down and inspect what is happening on the ground.
That's it for now. Join us next time for more valuable insights. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to avoid missing out on new content. Also, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram pages for more content.